All right, is the set of solutions that we're going to have for the first 5 questions from the math placement test that we're trying to use to diagnose some of our issues. I would say this is a level 1 question. It's not really a question that's difficult to do. You have to be careful with that negative sign, and you have to know the exponent law that says that's 4 cubed. All right, I didn't show any of the work. I would say that's a calculator problem. Certainly, if you got to take a math placement test online, you wouldn't be expected to show your work. But 20 plus 64 divided by -8 is the same thing as 20 plus -8, and that's where we got the number 12. All right. The next problem is a little bit more involved, but it's really still an Algebra 1 type question. We're really just seeing if you understand what to do with the distributive property. If you distribute here, you get 2a minus 10. If you distribute the -3, you're going to get -3a minus 3. I didn't do the work. I'm assuming the people at KI Inspire did their algorithm well, and it's a minus 17. If I was nervous, I might plug a value in like say 5. If I plug, well, let's do an easy value like 0. We do 0, we get -4, we get -10, we get -3. -4, -10, -3, I'm pretty sure is -17. It's the same thing you get as if you would have solved this and let a equal 0. All right, thank you for paying attention to that. The next problem is really just the famous evaluate. So if I plug 2 and I plug 5 in here, and that's a calculator problem. If I had to do it by hand, I would show more work, but we get 1. The first one that provides any real slowdown would be this one here, and they didn't do much to try to trick you. They just gave you straightforward, here's the model, this is what the input of the model is, or the output of the model is, and then they asked what was the horizontal range, the output, if you know the input. Well, that's not really all that difficult. You take this 90, you plug it in for the given input for P, because P is the variable, good name, and then you get basically 71 feet. It's not difficult. If I was trying to trip you up, I would have said that the horizontal range was something feet, and actually make you solve something. So that's pretty much straightforward plug and chug stuff. The first one that actually is more than just a regular Algebra 1 question, or just a straightforward, you could have done that in grade school kind of thing, is this. And the only reason is because of this negative sign here. I would say this is an early algebra, pre-algebra type question. If you're careful, you realize there's 3 copies of this. That's where -27 would come from. I'd have -27x to the 6th. Many people forget their exponent laws, so it might be easier to think I have 3 copies of -3x squared. That would give you 4x squareds total, and if you add the 4x squareds like exponents, you would get x to the 8th. All right, thank you for watching the video. I hope it was helpful.